Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel today.
Demon just got out of can. I gave my bro an advance.
I put up a little post earlier on the YouTube, basically asking if I should just, everyone seems to be doing these car history videos at the minute, and yeah, I had a comment saying, Luke, you have done one in the past, I know, and for anyone asking about my hat, I haven't shaved my head, so I know some of you probably be like, Luke, why are you wearing a hat? I haven't shaved my head or anything, it's just, I felt like wearing a hat. So anyway, let's get into my car history. Now, I'm not going to talk about the first like 8 or 9 cars. I can't remember how many it was. I literally can't remember how many it was in the first video. So if you click on screen right now, or it'll be a link in the description down below, the first episode of my, how many cars I've owned, because I've basically owned a lot more since that. So yeah, we'll just dive straight into the first one. So first one since like the last video was, because I'll have a little story behind it. We'll go through running costs, this, that and the other, because why not? And hopefully by the time we get to the end of it, I would have finished my beer, so it should be alright. So, first one guys, now this is, well, not technically my first car, but it's like my 9th or 10th. I kind of have lost track, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll get the numbers, exact number, how many I've owned at the end of the video. So, anyway, let's move on to this one. So, it's a Mark IV Golf, 1.9 TDI. It was a PD engine, so it was a PD, I can't remember if it was a PD 130 or PD 150 actually. Pretty standard looking car, I'm not gonna lie. I've got it on my screen right now. I've got it on my phone because I can't remember half these cars. It's an absolute joke. I've had that many cars, it's bad. And for anyone asking, I'm 23 years old, 23 years of age, just turned 23 years old I have. So yeah, the Golf, not really a lot to say about this one, to be honest, just a box standard looking Golf. It was on coilovers, and to be honest, I really didn't have it long at all. I would recommend one though, because they're really cool cars. I actually had one before, as you'll see. So if you go into the last video where I did my car history, I had another one, and it had black wheels, and it actually looked really cool. I really liked that one. But I wasn't really feeling this one this time around. Like, for anyone that wants to go get one, go for it. Like, really cool cars. Wouldn't advise one at first as having like I can't even fucking speak, man. I would not advise on having one as a first car. There we go. We'll get there in a minute. Just because the tax is quite high, and things will start to go wrong with it. But yeah, like I say, I suppose for your first car, you're gonna spend cheap anyway. I don't know. If you want a Golf, get a Golf. It was alright. It was okay. Moving on, we've got Days. Now Days is still here to the current day. She's my longest lasting car. She's an absolute lead. Like, this car, I can't say enough guys. I could not recommend a car anymore. Go get yourself a 1.6 CTCast TDI, fuck it, I can literally not, like, I'm only having one beer, what's going on? But George can back me up, he's in the background here. Isn't Daisy like a sick car?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about my ex-girlfriend. I was going to ask about my little word with you just then. But no, the car's great.
Daisy, the little Fiesta.
Lovely little car, needs a new clutch.
She does not, she's sweet. Like, just ignore him, guys, he's jealous. He's a hater. But I mean, the wheels we had on Daisy in this photo, I don't know, I didn't really like them. I can't remember what they were. I think they're like Denso? No, not Denso, because I think that's like spark plug mate. I think, yeah, that is a spark plug mate or something like that. I think it's yeah, I can't remember. It had a weird name, but like, they were like, oh no, Lenzo, that's it, not Denso. That's the wheels, Lenzo. I can't remember what the full name was, guys, so for anyone asking Luke, saying, like, I like those wheels, where'd you get them from? I can't remember, like, in all seriousness, I just really can't. So, yeah, still got Days to this day. She's last, I've literally done nothing to her, just tyres and brakes, that's all I've had to do, and I've had the car now probably for like, it'll be like 2 years, I think, October this year. So she's cool, she's on almost 150k miles, and if I like, running cost, £30 a year tax, cheap as chips on fuel. I get about 60 to the gallon, or 50 to 60 to the gallon, 60 when I'm doing like a long ass journey, and about 50, about 50 when I'm
fair, mate, we did drive to London and back, and it cost us like 11p. It was sick. Yeah,
11p. It was pretty pretty mad, Nah, Daisy is good. Like, if anyone wants to go get a Daisy, go get a Daisy, because they're cool. Anyway, moving on after that. Now, the Focus Mark II ST.
Yeah,
George
boy.
suddenly sparks into life and starts wanking over it. I don't know, it's a funny one with this because I think like now looking at George's, his car's cool, he's done to it. I didn't really have it for a long time. For running costs and things like that, my insurance wasn't too bad, but then my insurance has never really been too bad on cars like this because I've been... Have you just spat on the floor?
How dare you?
You are disgusting. Pig. That's what you are. Pig.
Dirty pig.
Dirty pig. Yeah, the Mark II Focus ST. I had some good times with this car. Like, we got Joel from Tuning Lab, who put, George, get out the camera, please. Not today. Thanks. Mark II Focus ST, yeah. We took it down to Tuning Lab where Joel put basically like 2-step launch control on it, which was pretty savage. I'll try and throw a clip in right now. Yeah, that was pretty cool. George recorded that, yeah, as well. So yeah, Mark II Focus ST. Then we had like the drive shafts go, so I replaced both the drive shafts. Common thing on these Mark II Focus STs. George has already replaced his drive shafts, but twice. But overall, they're really good cars. I didn't do many modifications to it because it was pretty much all done anyway. Nice looking cars, 5-put Volvo engine, can't go wrong. Would I get one again? I'm not too sure. Tax was quite high, but it's going to be for a car like that. But yeah, Mark II Focus ST, it was alright guys. You can pick them up for a decent price as well. I wasn't really like, you know, too fussed with it, but as soon as I got the problem with drive shafts, I don't know, I just got really bored, and that's my problem. I get bored so fast. Like, I just want a car I can just absolutely fucking ruin and not care in the world, like not give a shit in the world. And these cars don't really like taking a batter, and you can't do a launch in it for starters because it's just a Focus and the shafts are made of like fucking plastic, so it ain't gonna happen. Oh, this one, oh right, this is what pretty much like, you know, kicked off my channel fairly big. Like, no, it's not big, but you know, it helped me out a lot. This Mini Cooper S, for those of you asking, it's not a John Cooper Works, it's just got the John Cooper Works kit on it. R56 Mini Cooper S, sick car. Honestly, I had so much fun with this car. It's a little go-kart. It's so damn cool. If I could get it back, I would get it back. But unfortunately, the guy who had it next fucking wrote it off. So, idiot. And he even tried. Oh, this is funny, right? This is a funny story. He even basically said that apparently at a service where he's having a car service to, even though bear in mind apparently this guy services things and shit itself. Idiot. Apparently it fell off the ramp, so fuck knows how that happens. It just falls off the ramp. I know shit like that happens, but then I found out from one of his close mates that he stacked it going into like a van or some shit. So wrote the car off, and yeah, I was pretty pissed off. But I mean, I had good times with the car, you know, putting like the air tech in, the cooler on and things like that. I made some cool videos down at Engine Tuner, who are awesome guys, by the way guys. If you haven't checked out Engine Tuner, make sure you do now. They're awesome. They've been so good and supportive of me and my channel over these like past year or two since I've been really close to those guys. So yeah, back with the air tech, I was having fun fitting that with like the OMP wheel, did the full decat exhaust system, put like a cage in the back and things like that. It was such a good car to have play around with and do bits to. Everyone loved it, and I'm sorry I ended it, guys. I'm sorry. But here's a photo now of how it looked in the end. I think it looks stunning. We put the GP wing on the back, Team Dynamics, almost some thick meat. Everyone loves the thick meat. Sounded really fucking gay then, didn't it? No. The car, like, I like having chunky tyres on cars because I just think going against the wheel arch and for track as well, you're just sick. Honestly, I wish I took this car on track. I would have had a sick time. Although it did have the shit N14 engine, luckily I didn't have any problems. And Simon, fuck me, Simon did a mental job on mapping this. Like, if you haven't, I'll put a clip on screen right now. Fucking flames that came out of this car. Next level, literally. I've never seen anything like it on a Mini. Let alone like other cars like that. Like, this is like GTR sort of flames coming out the back of this shit. It was just unreal. Yeah, that was awesome. And then that was pretty much it. Stripped out the back. Such a cool car. It wasn't too expensive to run. Insurance cost was really low for some reason, and tax was not crazy. So could I recommend you guys getting a Mini R56 Cooper S John Cooper Works? do it. Honestly, go out and do it. It was the sickest thing I ever done. I never was keen on minis, and I've done this. And not gonna lie, I think I turned a lot of you over from like not liking minis to absolutely loving them. So there you go, guys. You've definitely liked, and I know you do, and I know you like it because you guys have all watched the video, gave it a like and shit like that. And there's one thing I just want to say before we go on to the next car, because I've had a lot of people saying it at the minute. It's like, Luke, they'll comment on my videos or my shit, being like, I don't care. And I'm here like, well, you clearly fucking do, because you're here commenting. So you've got to care about writing that comment, you stupid fuck. Like, there's a lot of swearing in this video because it's not like a professional promotional video. It's just me telling my car history, basically like a story time. Anyway, moving on. So this is where things start getting interesting, you know. I swapped the Mini for this boosted Integra DC5. Now you're probably all scratching your head like, look, what the fuck is the guy doing swapping a boosted DC5 for a Mini 2007 Mini Cooper S? Like, yeah, I was a bit, you know, at the time, although at the time I was absolutely buzzing off my tits, so I wasn't really thinking in my head like, there could be something wrong going on here. I should have asked a few more questions. But not gonna lie, when the car turned up and I seen it and I went out on it, it was really good. You know, the car pulled really well. There was really nothing wrong with it at all. And this car's always gonna be known for like 50 fucking shades of yellow, because there's just times in photos where I edited it and it looked like the car had different shades of yellow. And you've got to remember, guys, like on rear bumpers and front bumpers, it's like different materials. So like the static's different with the paint. I'm pretty sure that's right, correct me if I'm wrong. But that's just, you know, the way it is. 50 shades of yellow, that car was known as. But it was stunning. It was like, it was close to liquid yellow in a way, so. But yeah, cool car. And then we started finding out these little niggly problems. Now, I was pissed because this problem could have fucking killed me. So if I do ever see the guy again, who absolutely fucked me up nearly and swapped me this car, I probably would fucking nearly kill him, because basically the screamer pipe was right next to the oil return pipe. It was rubbing against the oil return pipe, and it pretty much deteriorated the whole fucking oil return pipe. So if the screamer pipe got hot enough and sent out a flame, or got hot enough to the point where it caught the oil on fire or shit like that, it could have just blown everything up, set me up in flames. So yeah, that guy's a fucking dickhead. So if anyone knows it, I'm not going to point out names and shit like that, because I'm not like that. I know who he is. If I see him, then obviously I'm just going to be pissed off. But that happened. So I took it down to Engine Tuner once I found this. Well, they found it all out for me, and then I was absolutely fuming. Ben down there, absolute legend. Cannot recommend Ben enough. Ben took on the DC5, done an awesome job in sorting everything out. The bolts, the turbo bolts of the downpipe, I think were, or something, the bolts that were on the turbo connecting to the downpipe, I think, were fucking, they were stuck inside the turbo, so they had to get the turbo out, drill the bolts out, and it was just fucking chaos. But it didn't cost me a huge amount in the end anyway, and it was worth it, because I still went on and made about 5 grand on the car after I fixed it all. So to the guy that swapped it, fuck you, I'm winning, you're not. That was cool. I had a really good time. So like I said, I just want to say a massive thanks to Engine Tuner for sorting that car out for me. I had a really good time with it, and I'll throw in a little clip here that Ben sent to me afterwards. After fixing the car, he went for a little drive, and at the beginning you can see how crazy it is, because it was an absolutely insane car. So I'll chuck that clip in now. So yeah, as you can see, absolutely nutty. I had a really good time with it after that. I took it down drag racing, and Parent Porth took it for a drag race. Raced against Ryan Benton's red EP3. If anyone sees that going around on Facebook, it is getting around now like OnlyFans go. So go check it out. I think you might find it somewhere. Anyway, moving on. Here we go. So here's me getting into my Hondas like this. So at the time, Jesse, for those of you know who Jesse is, Jesse Collingham, had an EP3, and everyone was getting fucking pissed because they thought I copied him. Although I wanted an EP3 for ages when I got the DC5. Either way, Jesse made a fucking sick EP3, and I basically just wanted to get involved. do my own thing, but not to a DC5, so that's why I got an EP3. Chris beat me to it and got the, what was it, I can't remember the name of the car, EJ9 I think, or something like that. Got the EJ, and so I could have got that, but Chris got that first, so I ended up getting a Civic, so everyone thought I was fucking about copying Jesse, when I really wasn't, but either way Jesse done a sick build. I got my 56 plate Premier Edition EP3 in black, fucking sick, rare as fuck as well to be fair, apparently, because it's a 56 plate, so it was one of the last ones they ever made, and a Premier Edition as well, so it was cool. Didn't really like the gold wheels, so we switched them up, put some like Enki fucking reps on. Everyone was like slating me in the comments for this shit. I don't care. But no, it was cool. Got the LBTV plate on. I think this was the first time I actually had the LBTV plate. I don't think I had it on the DC5. Pretty sure. I might have actually. No, I don't think I did. No, I didn't. We had it on EP3. And I started, you know, wanting to get into track. So I had my first track experience with this car, this black EP3, and it was awesome. Like, I had a really good time. I don't know if I got any clips of that. I don't think I do. Well, I do, but I won't find them or bore you with anything. But I went on Castle Coombe. I had a really good time when tracked that car. It was such a clean car for an EP3. It was fucking so clean. So we'll just move on straight away from that because I want to explain the story in a bit more depth. So on screen now, you'll see I've got a silver EP3, and at the time I got this, I had the black one still. Now the reason I bought this one, guys, was because I wanted to do more track days and I wanted to go full ham with a car like this. And my black one was way too clean. Like, the black one should have been kept like undercover or something like that. It was that clean. It was so clean. There wasn't really any, like, if not any stone chips and that on the car, on the front bumper. There was no scratches or anything. I think I had the I had the rocker cover gasket replaced on both these cars. Funnily enough, it's just a common thing. But yeah, I had that done. So then here's a photo of them both together. Pretty cool having them both lined up. I just sort of play it over because sadly I was getting rid of the black one. As you can see in this photo, I had the Enki reps put onto the silver one. Now you're probably wondering, Luke, why didn't you just track it anyway? Fuck it. The thing is as well, guys, the reason I bought this one was because, excuse me, the reason I bought this one was because it's a lot cheaper and it was a pre-face, and for some reason I had a really, I really liked the pre-facelift with the Mugen front bumper lip and the rear spoiler like lip thing. It was just, I liked it. I preferred the way it looked. I preferred the silver with the silver and silver wheels. I thought it was awesome. I preferred the pre-facelift lights as well for some odd reason, but it had facelift rear lights on the silver one. And I just want to go full bore and basically have the money from the black one, make money on that, and the EP for the silver one was really cheap. I literally think, I'm pretty sure I picked it up for like 1,800, £2,000. It was real cheap, and it was cleaner underneath than the Premier Edition. Now the Premier Edition was cleaner on the outside, but underneath this silver one was so clean. Like, as you know, on the on the facelifts, they have the carpets in the back arches, so they're prone to rust, whereas on the pre-facelift they didn't have the carpets, only it was just the pure metal sheets or whatever they call it, so there was less rust, and the seals tend to fuck up on these as well, so it was all good. Like, I like the silver car, I like the silver EP3, I had really good fun on it, done some awesome stuff, put big Brembo brakes on it. I think they were Brembo brakes off of Megane RS250, I think
RS250.
Yeah, RS250. So now I was going to start going full bore with this car. Like, I've got cams and everything to go fit for Ben to fit down at our performance. Basically, me and Chris went up to Tegawa and had a good look around it. It was so sick up at Tegawa. Like, the stuff they're doing up there, next level. They had some race cars they were building that were just holy shit. Like, they had an NSX race car which was fucking savage. I've never seen anything like it. Me and Chris had a really good experience going up there, but that's what happened when we went up, and we got a load of parts from the guys. I ended up getting yellow speed coilovers from Tegawa and some spacers, and I bought the big brakes and the cams and everything as well. So I went all out to buy it, and I actually went on track before putting on the cams or anything. I tried out the big brake kit. That big brake kit was fucking unreal, and Ben can even vouch for me here. Ben can
I have
even.
them in my R26, they're mega.
Yeah, Ben can vouch for me here. they were sick brakes. He had spoon brakes on an EP3 on the same day, on the same track day, and he said he took my car out and he said the brakes were fucking way better than the spoon ones. It was just unreal. So the brakes were sick. So Freaky Parts, if you want to go get some, they do like conversions. That's what they do. They do like so you know your carriers you got on your brake calipers to hold the calipers on. They do like custom carriers, so the caliper can actually go on over that specific disc, and then you can have that brake kit, which is cool. Like, I like the way they're doing that. So yeah, that was the EP3, the silver one after we took it on track. It was a really good day. Lee came down for that day because he was racing some Clios, I remember that. So it was cool to see Lee. I literally done the brakes and I was like, fuck this. I want to get something nice back in my life, you know, something comfortable. And this is where I started working at Global Motors. So we move on to the current car now, the BMW M135i 2016 in lime rock grey. Fucking awesome car. Like I'm so lucky to be in the position I am right now, guys. And I just want to say thank you to all of you that are supporting me, because we smashed 19k subs the other night. I've got this sick car, my Instagram is doing really well, I've got so much support from everyone, even though when it's shit times at the minute, we're still getting through. But yeah, I'm gobsmacked that I've actually got this car, because it's one of the craziest cars I've had. Like, the power it's got, the torque, the way it makes you feel is just unreal. Now, I'm always gonna get a car in the future that'll probably be better than this, but at this moment in time, I'm literally gobsmacked, and if I could, I would take you all out in it and experience it, because that's just what I'm like, you know. I like to show my love to my supporters, whoever watches me. So there we go. Anyway, let's talk about this. So it's in lime rock grey. The reason it's in lime rock grey is because the guy, it's fully resprayed as well. It's fucking sick. It's not wrapped. The guy owned a body shop and he's literally just bought an M2, so he done all the work to this car, so credit goes to that guy. He showed me all the build and all the photos, so the day it went into the booth with it all intact, 'cause everyone seems to think the fucking car's been in a crash, but it hasn't. Like, there's so many photos I got from the guy that shows me the car, how it was on the day with everything intact. So it didn't turn up to the body shop with a bumper off or some shit broken on it. He showed me the photos step by step, and it was cool to see all the build. So he's done this. He's got a 235 front end conversion on it as well, so he did that just to spice it up, because he said to me, he's like, considering he's got, you know, everything apart, he's respraying it, he said he'd try something different, and you know, he went out of his comfort zone and obviously did that, and it looks sick. So I'm not taking any credit for this, for what he's done to it so far. He's got the 666M replica wheels off, so off a M4 comp, so they're replica wheels, because I believe the real ones are 20-inch. So yeah, that, and then I started doing bits to it, put my own little touches on, put my number plate on and things like that, and then we took it to Bevo Tuning, who, fuck me, done another amazing good job. Like, with German cars, he's just, and Flames in general, like, you ask him, sick job with mapping the car. We got it up to about 415 horsepower, I think, which is good for these N55 engines. They're really restrictive on the high pressure fuel pump, and since then we've basically just had the MTC charge pipe fitted. Ben at our performance done that for me, it's absolute legend, Ben. The charge pipe's got meth port injection, so I can have meth on it if I want to put meth, connect meth up to that charge pipe, which I think is sick. And I'm just like overall in love with this car. Every time I see it, the colour's absolutely unreal, and it's the only one in the country, and I'm fucking dead certain of this. It's the only one in the country that's this colour painted. You will not find another one, and I'm telling you now, you will not find another one that's this colour painted. You might find one that's wrapped in like Nardo grey or similar to this colour, which there was one. I can't remember what the guy's called. He had a 5-door version, I think it was an M140. It was like wrapped in the same sort of colour. But this is the only one that's painted in this colour, and an M135i that's painted in this colour. So I'm really happy with it. It's a sick car. We've got a few bits to sort out. We've got the headlights to sort out, and that's pretty much it. The only problem I've got at the moment in this current time is sort out the headlights. They're condensating like fuck, which is pissing me off. It looks awesome. We've added loads of carbon fibre bits. We've changed the buttons. We've changed the iDrive little swivel thing. So yeah, I'm really happy with the car. It looks sick. We've put the K-brace in as well. This K-Race from Bath Motorsport, absolutely unreal. I love it. But either way, guys, let's move on to like, you know, running costs and things like this. So yeah, it does drink a lot of fuel when I do put it in Sport Plus, and we go a bit crazy because of the bangs and shit it lets off. It's absolutely mental. The flames are, like I said, unbelievable. It comes out of this, but it does drink a lot of fuel when I put it in Sport Plus.
It even bangs in comfort mode.
Yeah, it does bang a bit in comfort mode. So Simon, if you're watching this, I might have to get that turned down a bit. It's a bit crazy at the minute, but on a long journey, consider it, because it's got 8 gears, I think I get about 35 to the gallon. I doubt I'll get close to 40, maybe like 38, but for a car of this caliber, it's really good. I think, like, having that sort of a miles per gallon. The 8 gears help out as well a lot. So yeah, that's the M135i. This is where we're up to now. Now, what car do I go next? I'm not selling it yet, guys, anyway, don't worry. But obviously I will in the future. So comment down below and let me know what I think, well, what you think I should get after this. It's a stunning car. It's going to be really difficult to beat for looks wise, I think, for like the colour and like the things that have been done to it. I think, you know, going back to like a basic standard looking, like say if I go for like an M3, M4, even though they're fucking nuts, they're so sick standard, I think it's just the colour. If I could get like an M3 and M4 in that colour, it would just be unreal. But like, my dream would be to have, like, it sounds stupid, but I really want a 458 Speciale, but in fucking liquid yellow, like the Renault liquid yellow. I would literally do anything to have that. Like, if I had all the money in the world, I would get that done, like, no doubt about it. But anyway, guys, comment down below what you reckon I should get next for the next car, and give me 1 second. I just need to work out how many cars I've had, and I'll come back. Right, guys, so I've had a little look. So if we include, so without me including my cars that I have actually purchased through the 500 to 15,000 pound series, there's 16 cars I've had in total for the age of 23. I've just turned 23. And it would be 18 if I include those other 2 cars. So there we go. I don't know if it's a crazy amount. Like, I've had some people message me saying, oh, I've had like this many. So, but I think, you know, for my age, it's quite a lot. Yeah, I think it's quite a lot. And I'm not saying it because I had someone comment earlier saying, oh, you just want to boast about how many cars you've had. In a way, me explaining this, how many cars I've had, it's kind of embarrassing. It's not me boasting. It's like, in a way, it's embarrassing that I've had so many cars, because it just shows the fact that I can't stick to something which is not good. Like, I need to stick to something. And you know, it would be really cool, because George thought this idea the other day. Like, imagine if we became bigger YouTubers and you was able to build up and actually keep your car. So like George would keep his ST.
No, I just said if you got to a place financially where you could purchase all of your old cars, how cool would it be to have them lined up at home?
Yeah, so this is one question for you guys. I want you all to answer in the comments down below. Let me know if you had all the money in the world and you wanted to do this. Comment down below, out of all the cars you've had, which ones would you keep? If you could bring them back, which ones would you do? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what they are with modifications, things like that. I think it would be pretty cool to interact and, you know, share each other's cars. For me, it would be my Mini. Daisy's fucking staying. Daisy's not going anywhere. It would be the DC5, my M135 that I've got now. What else would I have? I think my blue Mark 7 ST was really cool, and the silver and the silver EP3. I think that's the ones I'd keep. The rest of them probably not, because, you know, there's a reason why I had them for so short a time and then fucked them off. But the Mini, yeah, the Mini was cool. I wish I could get that Mini back. Anyway, guys, there we go. That's my car history. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I didn't actually get to finish my beer because I've been yapping so much, and I apologise if this video is way too fucking long. I didn't mean for it to be. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and make sure you smash that thumbs up button, or slap the thumbs up button actually, and make sure you hit the bell button to be notified every single time I upload. And guys, I say it so many times, just please, there's literally still like 60-70% of you that are not subscribed who watch my channel. So just hit the subscribe button. It's not difficult. It means a lot to me, and I really want to get to 20k. Like, it means so much to me if we get to 20k, and I will be doing a giveaway at 20k. So share my channel around and get doing that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching today's video. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.